you deserve an Oscar for how you left them. I'm hearing that song, Oscar winning tears. You need to listen to that song. You deserve an Oscar for how you left this person behind. I don't know who this person is to you, but we're going to get into all of that. This relationship could have started as friends and it developed into something else. This person does not like how you left them behind because maybe at one point in the relationship they had the upper hand and they could do whatever, and then you wised up, you smartened up, and you realize that they never really cared, or they were trying to control you, or they were trying to have all the cakes and eat them too. I'm seeing that this is several people. These are exes. These are people that you cut off. You deserve an Oscar for how you did that because it was gangster at the top of the list. The letters that I got for you, G, J, T, X, V, O, B, and M. I'm going to say that again. G, J, O, T, X, V, B, and M. Maybe you guys used to go to sporting events together, or you guys used to do outdoorsy stuff, but you've cut off a lot of relationships that maybe back then you don't even know how you did or were even able to, but you did that, and you were rewarded right after the fact. So this person tried to steal things from you. They tried to create legal issues. They cheated. They lied. They stole. I feel like you got into a lot of trouble with the law, or just in general, when you were around this person. This person was aging you. When you were with them, you looked like the things that you had been through. And when you got away from them, your age started reversing. This person created a lot of lemons in your life instead of legacies. And now you are grounded in the truth that these people were playing games with your heart. You changed up your strategy and you cut them off, which was not something easy to do, or wasn't something easy to do because you loved them. You wanted a relationship with them. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. You gave them multiple chances, but they didn't want to see that you were a unicorn. They wanted to humble you, humiliate you, cause all types of issues, and now you're untouchable. They cannot fathom the confidence that you have now. Yeah, you really looked like what you'd been through when you were dealing with them. When you were with this person, they tried to keep you down here. And oh, did you level up? The people that you've been dating, the people that you've been talking to, they're looking real good. Okay? And they don't like that. They don't like that your life is more planned out now. Their effery doesn't work. Their words don't work. Like, you figured out what a narcissist is. You figured out what all of these different tactics that they were using. And now the spark is back in your life. You're electric. You have freaking graduated from living like this. You put yourself back together. These people, they're still holding on to you. And you know it. I know you know it because they've tried to come back. And you might have left them behind because they were always faded. They were always on things. They're always getting into things. And now your life is on point. You are happy. But maybe there was a lot of passion in the beginning. Maybe you felt like you were thirsty for them or a pick-me for them. We've all been there. We've all done that. And you just know now what not to do. And you are never going to let somebody like that disturb your peace. These people are talking about you still. They're venting about you. They can't believe, it's hard for them to fathom that your life is drama-free since they left, but it is. You might deal with drama, but not that type of drama. They were a part of your spiritual boot camp in relationships. They caused you a lot of anxiety. They weren't grateful for you. They weren't grateful for what you brought to the table, what you brought into the relationship. Your money is leveled up since breaking up with them. So maybe they were always taking from you, or you needed them, or maybe it was a codependent relationship, but now you're just mic dropping people. Then you weren't good with your words, or you didn't have rebuttals, or you didn't even know how to respond to the things that they were doing because you were always second guessing yourself. You don't do that anymore. Your confidence is on another level. You are successful now. This is your victory lap. And these people don't have a seat at the table, but they have to sit and watch. They cause confusion, destruction, heartbreak, third-party situations. They slept on you. You didn't even sleep well while you were with these people, unless maybe like inebriated. But these people are definitely still holding on to you. It doesn't matter how long it's been. They're still talking about you. We're romanticizing things. They're talking about your love life. They're talking about how you dress. They feel like you're doing the most. Is that really how their life is? It's like you're not putting on a show for them. But you felt like you had to when you cut them off, okay? Now you're like, no, I'm the star, okay? I know what I want. I don't compete with anyone. My power is electric. I transmuted all that pain. I've learned from my past. I've gone to the School of Hard Knocks. I've graduated from Petty University. They feel like you're still doing the most. They want to believe that, but you're not. You had to really pull up your cutoff game from nowhere, out of almost thin air. Because back then, you didn't feel like you really had it in you, but you did it. You might not even know how you did it, but you did it. They're still trolling you. They cannot believe that you're the magician, that you're the star, that your strategy has changed. They cannot believe that you changed your whole life, because they haven't changed. They haven't changed since you left them. They're in the exact same spot that you left them. Okay. Before, they would try to dodge you. They would try to pretend like whatever you were talking about wasn't important. They just treated you horribly. And now they're trying to figure out a way to manifest you back into their lives. And it's like, no. I'm the original gangster of everything that I do. I am authentic. I only deal with people that are authentic, that are supportive, that I can see a long term with. These people did a lot to wreak havoc in your life, and you don't care if they think you're crazy. You don't care. You maybe had to get real crazy because they were trying to pull it up out of you, or they were always teaming up against you. Really slimy. This person is supposed to be a friend, and then you guys started dating or something like that. They were supposed to have your back, and they never had your back. They were always using you as the scapegoat. They were always pointing the finger at you. They have become extremely lazy. I mean, I feel like they were lazy already. And now you realize that when you were with these people, they did a lot of projecting. All of the things that they would make you feel bad for, like if you had a drink or if you partied or if you did certain things, they were always like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. But they were doing that. They would always accuse you of cheating or lying, and it was all of the things that they were doing. These people put you through hell on earth. They get a front row seat to your transformation and the fact that you do deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar for being with them. You deserve an Oscar for how you were with them, for as long as you were being loyal and genuine and sincere. And you deserve a medal. You deserve for your life. Okay, let's get this together. You deserve for your life to be blessed. They cannot believe how much you have transformed. I cannot stress that enough. They cannot believe it. They can't stop watching you. They're in awe of you. They're in disbelief. They're baffled. They're discombobulated. They're malfunctioning. You have them malfunctioning at the way that you left them behind. Because they wanted your power. They wanted all of that. You didn't see that then. Whether they wanted to control you or isolate you or make you feel bad about yourself. They tried to make you their punching bag. And you turned the tables on them. So not only are you getting the last word, I mean, you're not laughing at them. I feel like but you're so far removed from them. You wish them well. But they're having a whole mental breakdown at the fact that you will not turn around. They're wondering if, is this their Oscar performance, the new life that they have? No, because time will tell. Time is telling the tell. And you have been doing this for years. The new life that you've been living has only gotten better and better and better and better. You have proved all of them wrong. You would never go back to being treated that way. They could have made you feel bad. I'm getting something about a car. And it's almost important in... It could have been... I'm getting a car, but it could have been a home. There's something about a car in all of these relationships. Like maybe you didn't have a car and they were mean about their car, or they were weird about their car. I don't know. There's something about a car. Or maybe they put something in your name. This person is feels like they're trauma bonded to you, but they were always two-faced. You learned how to heal from this, and it took you a long time. You learned how to heal from these relationships. And now you can clock a conflict of interest from a mile away. You're like, I will never go through that again. And you shake your head at that you made it through that. But the joke is on them. They tried to put you on blast. They tried to tell everybody that you were the bad guy. But now everyone sees that they were the bad guy, that they were the liar, that they were the thief, that they were the cheater. Because your life looks completely different now. You have turned the tables. You have flipped the script. They got egg all over their face. They might have been mean to you about your possessions, a car, a home, a roof over your head, or whatever. Spirit's saying you're going to have several. They stay talking about you. Every time they get into a relationship, they're like, oh, well, so-and-so wouldn't have done that. Oh, now you want to put us on a pedestal? Get the F up out of here. They put you on blast for so many years. They let other people attack you. They let other people be mean to you. And it just feels like a very karmic relationship where there was some passion, but these people were always trying to put you in your place. So you got the last bippity boppity, I'm going to put you in your place. Then I'm going to Control-Alt-Delete. You gave these people a reality check and they expected you to come back. So that's why they're like, oh, they deserve an Oscar for that. Like, they ain't coming back. You're not coming back. You didn't come back. You're minding your own business. And they're really salty about it. Some of them, they can't even hear your name be brought up. They get so upset. They're so jealous of the way that you're living your life now. You could be happily with somebody else. You had unexpected love come in. They want to believe that that's a facade. It's a fugazi. It's fake. No. They cannot believe. Oh, soulmate. They cannot believe that you met your soulmate. When you meet your soulmate, your whole life changes. When you find your purpose, your whole life changes. And it starts to bring out the very best in you. These people tried to keep you on the bench. They wanted to keep you on the bench while they looked at all their other options. Grass is greener. Is it green now? Did you water it? No, because you thought you could have all the cakes. Get the frick up out of here. They treated you like you were a loser, like you were a bum. You could have been supporting them. Holy Spirit, anything else? Yeah, you predicted it. You predicted how their life was going to go. You could have gone through their text messages. Like, you found out who they really are, and now you are redefining stability, luxury, comfortability in your life. Maybe you thought that's what you were building with these people back then, and now you're seeing like, no, I got a different definition of that. Yes, I do. Yeah, they stole money from you. They had you all the way effed up. They stole time, money, resources while dogging you out. Well, they're dealing with a lot of karma, a lot of justice, legal issues. It's very sad. So you are, from these relationships, you will never doubt your intuition again. We have Be Steadfast, angel number 599. Fortify your mindset. Your angels are asking you to reconsider a belief that you currently have. The present situation is calling you to change your mind about something in order to align with who you authentically are. Being steadfast and secure in your own intuition, wisdom is now necessary. So every day you're learning about your relationships. Okay, you're learning about your relationships and how to make them better. You're always improving. So fortify your mindset that you deserve love, that you are worthy of love. You guys are healing your root chakra, knowing that you're safe, knowing that you are, like, you've got this. You're only around people that truly appreciate you, and this treasure is protected. Wow. You make way better choices now. They want you to acknowledge the fact that you make way better choices now, that you had the power to walk away, that you deserve recognition for the way that you walked away and stayed away from them. You made a very hard choice. You chose you. Wow. You guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. All important links are in the description box. I love you guys so much. If you made it to the end of this message, drop a lightning bolt down below, okay? If you made it all the way to the very end. I love you guys. Bye.